All right, guys, finally got my hands on the Henry Archer watch here, thanks to my good buddy Greg, who purchased one at an incredible price. These things are $500. I'll put a link down below in the description to the website. The watches are very well built. I mean, we can do this video in less than a minute, basically. The watches are very well built, crazy affordable, and they have super cool and colorful designs. What's there not to like? They keep a list of all the ones that are sold out. This one's sold out. You can't get it anymore. There's a bunch down at the lower end of the page. But there's some other models up towards the top that are readily available. You can buy them right now. And they have some very fun, cool designs and some colorways. This one's called the AKVA. I don't know if that's a word. It's 4 letters. It could be a word, I suppose. But let's just get into the size of this thing and take a closer look. The case width on this is 40 millimeter. The lug to lug is a 47. Those are perfect classic dimensions. But check this out. It's 11 millimeter thick. So it's super thin. That's really nice. I do appreciate that. You have 20 millimeter lug width, and the bracelet tapers down dramatically to 16 millimeter. I say dramatically, but that's a good taper. I'm very happy to see more and more of that. That really aids to the comfort of the watch on wrist. So you have a fully milled clasp, no micro adjust on the outside because they're on the inside. You just have a little button here. You just push that and you can slide it in and out. So very easy to use, no tools required, and it keeps the clasp nice and sleek, just a simple double pusher. You have a display case back showing off that Miyota 9039 movement. The case back has 6 screws holding it down, and yet still maintains a 200 meter water resist on this thing. So I thought that was pretty interesting. You also have a quick release spring bars because it will come with a FKM rubber. This one does anyway, and this bracelet. Now this one's really cool, and I really appreciate the fact that Greg has been gravitating towards black cased watches. Now, he doesn't just buy any black case watches. He likes a little pop of color. And then I think, I could be wrong, but another criteria of his to get a black cased watch is it needs to be DLC, diamond-like coating. So it needs to be a very tough, rugged, protective, scratch-resistant coating, and this one has that. It has DLC. So think about that. Sapphire crystal, really good automatic movement, great design, shape, size, colors used, all at $500, $499. These are designed in Denmark and then obviously manufactured somewhere else. But yeah, it's very cool. Look at, they even put purple. This one's called the ultraviolet DLC. So they even have that ultraviolet or violet purple around the crown. Signed crown. The crown is 7.5 millimeter. Very easy to use. It's a little soft in the grip department, but because of the size, it's easy to manage. Kind of the same thing for the bezel. The edges are softened, so they're not super sharp, but it's still easy to manage. It is 120 click. It's fairly stiff, but like I said, it's still, I have enough traction here. I would prefer maybe more traction for this level of stiffness or a little bit looser on the bezel, but really no legitimate complaints. The use of color on this, that tone of purple matching that tone of mint green colored, just ties in really nice. You have kind of a wave pattern on the dial there, applied markers, polished chamfering leading up to the lume-filled markers, as well as a polished handset there, kind of a pencil design with a bar in the middle. Very clean dial, nice logo. Almost kind of looks like some sort of smiley face in there too. It's pretty fun. Let's pop this on my 7¼ inch wrist so you can see what that looks like. There you go. It's the perfect dimensions, great taper. This is like the watch that checks all those boxes, but isn't boring in doing it. A lot of watches, they'll just, they meet all those like majority-driven measurements or colors or anything like that. But this one like does it as a total package, I guess. It does it while accomplishing still being a very good looking watch, if that makes sense. So I really appreciate the fact that, and they have like borderline too many designs and too many colors to choose from. I remember talking to the owner a while ago about that. And I'm like, man, you sure you want to launch that many all at once? And they were like, yeah, we're going to do it. It's going to be great. And it must have been great because I noticed they have quite a few that have sold out. They still have quite a few that are available, and I'll reach back out to them. Hopefully I can get some other models on the show to share with you guys. But I am very, very satisfied with what I'm seeing here. This is a very good watch. At this price point, and in the design and the color and the fit and finish on it, it's a good watch at $500, guys. Definitely don't be afraid to pick one of these up. So let's give it a quick blast of the UV. Let's turn off the studio lights and see how well this thing glows. Yeah, tons of BGW9 lume there, both on the bezel, the dial, and then of course the handset as well. I love that the seconds hand, being purple, has the lume near the outer portion of it, but then also is tipped in that soft mint green color too. Just really good complementary colors and a very well put together watch. Well done. I'll see you guys in the next vid.